Alright guys, hey, it's Limitless here. So, I'm back, and basically, I wanted to go ahead and throw up a Claire A video, hopefully trying to get this S Plus run. But, I'll let you know, it is the first time I've tried in a while, and the last times, you know, I did nail it a few times in a row, sure, but that was on PC too, so that means the controls are going to be different and everything, and yeah, we're just going to give it a shot. Check my controller. Oh yeah, I'm plenty charged. Okay. Yeah, so I'm used to the PC controls and everything on this game, so that's gonna make this a little bit weird. Which might make the aiming kind of weird too, since it'll be sluggish.
Okay?
So,
Wait here.
because there's honestly no comparison to the controller versus the mouse. Because I have a high performance mouse. Okay. Yep, that worked. Thank God we got the skip. Now this isn't like the fastest thing in the world. I'm just trying to be quick enough that, you know, I can easily make the S Plus. That means we're gonna skip some stuff, but not everything. Because obviously, there's some stuff that you want just kind of, rather than just pure speedrun, you kind of want it for quality of life in the game.
Can't stop. Gotta keep moving.
Now, the thing is too, the whole, that zombie there, if you want, you can get bitten by it,
It's like the end of the world.
and it'll take you down to caution, where Claire actually runs faster, but that seems kind of like a glitch to me, so I don't know how I feel about using that. So if it happens and she gets in caution, because it'll happen, you know, I'm not doing a no damage run. That's too much effort. But yeah, so if it happens, you know. I'm not gonna try to make it happen. I'm also trying to speedrun this out because this game has never let me do it yet. Okay, we're gonna take that real quick. One of the doughs in there, and I want this. The only infinite weapon you're allowed to use is the infinite knife. Other than that, you just can't save more than 3 times, and it has to be under, I think it's 2.5 hours in the A, and I think it's 2 hours for the B. So.
Focus.
One thing I like about it too, Claire tends to be a little bit faster. And I'll show off a thing or two here, in case, you know, you haven't thought of it or whatever, so. Now then, quality of life thing here. Just like those bullets there, which you don't actually need. I like to get this fade spray. Yeah, this really does feel different doing it on PS4 again. It's even weirder too because I'm doing it without the HDR mode, so it'll actually record. Alright, so we're gonna do this. This zombie here, as long as you trap him in this room on Claire, you don't need to ever fight him again. Trying to go long swing that way so I can hopefully kill him. Because Claire does not take the same path that Leon does. Oh, thank God. That was lit. I love when I get the RNG to work for me, not against me. Yeah, it's a little weird right now. There we go, thank God. Okay, so this is another quality of life thing here, because you can totally skip that too if you want to. But I don't. I like to backtrack this one little point here. For the simple fact that this will lead to less zombies. Now if you don't want to use it there, there's another few options that you can use that. But that's a nice simple one because it's right next to a doorway that you come through later, so for me that's a nice easy one.
So nobody knows what
Lets
caused
me
this.
skip some stuff. You have to take this knife because with the infinite knife you cannot cut this open. And if you're new to it, you should know that the infinite knife is the only knife that does not have a durability cap on it. So we're going to immediately put that away in this. I'm taking the herb to hopefully bank it for later. Hopefully. Because we could get bitten or something and that could be it. I'm not going to spoil a bunch of B stuff here. I'm just going to say I'm knocking him down now to make it easier later. But I'm going to try not to tell differences between A and B. And that zombie, you want to skip her because for some reason it seems like she's back anyway if you kill her, so yeah, I think her corpse disappears and then it's just like, I could be wrong about that a little bit about it, but she's definitely back if you kill her. So I mean fully kill, like her head could be totally gone, she'd be back later. Alright. Alright, we want to finish him off with a knife. Now, usually 2 downs is good enough for a zombie, but sometimes it takes 3, especially if you're doing heavy knife damage instead of gunshots. That's 1 down. And that's the 2nd down. Hoping that's good enough. Alright, so here, go ahead and read that accidentally, of course. We can open this, and then we're going to come in here right now and open this, which should be 9.15.7, I think. And funny thing about this, the safes, I don't know if it's been patched or not, but they don't seem to care which direction you go in. Which logically would only work one way in real life, but in this, apparently it works however it wants to. Okay. Oop. I'm mixing up codes in my head now. Okay, there we go. That's beautiful. Just mix that right in there. Makes your reloading a little bit easier. We're gonna skip that. And we can go ahead and duck in here. Open these up. Hit the light. Grab the herb and mix it in. Okay. Now we're going to use that board, so might as well take the ink ribbon. Alright, let's go ahead and dump that off right there. That, I believe, bars 2 zombies out doing that. One that you'd have to kill now and one that you'd have to kill later. Or, you know, maybe not have to kill them, but certainly have to get by them later. Alright, thank God. And because I have the speed loader, I like to go ahead and get rid of her. Man, that RNG did not favor me. Alright, let's see if she needs to finish. She does. Alright, usually when a limb crunches off like that, you're pretty safe. Usually. These zombies are a lot more resilient than they used to be, so. And headshots are more common than they used to be. We're going to bypass that locker, which I believe would be DCM for the combination, in case somebody else wants it. It's just bullets for a gun that we're not going to get, so... yeah, I don't want to pick that up. So we're going to duck out here. That'll save us a little time, because it's just bullets back there. In the hardcore, the extra bag is not there, which I'll show you later.
Hurry, I'm on my way.
Okay, now we're free to move. Ah, barely. My game kind of lagged there a little bit. I don't know if you can see the texture kind of slow down and get sluggish there. There we go, thank God. Okay, let's dip in here. And it's gonna be the fish, the scorpion, and where's the bottle? There it is. I wanna grab this while we have space. Grab that too, because if it comes down to it, we can make extra handgun ammo later. And I like to eliminate him now, because I'm not Leon, I'm not gonna have a shotgun. There we go, thank God. This will set us up later, so we don't have to risk getting hit by Tyrant. Or at least, risk getting hit additional times. And don't take that ladder yet, because that dude's trigger is to either bother him, or to take the ladder. And we don't have to do either of those things right now. We're gonna skip that book there. And now we're going to go ahead and grab the bullets that we skipped earlier. And the medallion. There's the bullets. This is just a lot of extra run time. We go up all the way over there and go all the way back just to go through the first area. Whereas here you can literally do it on the way. Okay, there's that. We need the leaf, and now we need the bird. Looking good. We're managing our space well enough. There's our cutscene. Alright. There's one. There's two. And now we want to go ahead over here. We want to just use that key once. So that way when we get to the next door that uses it, we can actually discard it and save that space. Alright, looks good. As the game's not too serious yet, and the space is still an issue in the starting area where there's a lot of supplies, you want to try not to take the healing stuff with you, or at least not much of it. Which is why I keep putting it all back. Now, I tend to like to grab this one, but the next one I skip. And I skip that safe that's right there, behind that desk. Okay, we'll go ahead and discard the key. There we go, we got the trigger. There's the other cutscene. And now then, go ahead and take this stuff. Which will make our lives a little bit easier. Not a ton, but a little bit. Because collectively we're keeping out like 5 or 6 zombies. Maybe 6 or 7. See? He's boarded up. And now... hey, use it. Like, what are you doing, Claire? Alright. I'm gonna take the flash grenade. I'm gonna take the bullets. And we're gonna go ahead and use the board. Oh yeah, I forgot that's not an art. That's an ink ribbon in hardcore. Duh. Now I should mention too that not every instance of an ink ribbon is a replacement item. Not every single one is. And there's only one that I can think of right now that isn't a replacement item. We're just kind of making this safer for ourselves for later. And there's our regular gunpowder. We're just going to mix that up. The entire game, the only combo you want to make is high grade and regular. That's it. Alright. Yep, he's still dead. Because I know there was like one or two that I didn't bust the head on. I'm like, is it still safe? It is. Good, thank God. Okay, we're gonna pop the extra bullets in there. And some of these bullets too, just to make our lives a little bit easier. And that, and that. And then we'll get another herb, so we'll put that in there too. And hope that we can get away with this. Because I don't want to give up the infinite knife if I don't have to, but it doesn't exactly make the game for you either. It just makes the game a lot easier. Okay, we got the speed load. Where's the big guy?
Damn it!
There it is. Yeah, you can tell I haven't done console controls in a while for this game. Okay, we're gonna discard that. We'll nab that. There's the herb I mentioned. There's that. There's a board in here that we're gonna skip. Yep, we're gonna go straight upstairs. And having blocked him out, which means we didn't have to kill him, we didn't have to kill the other one that would come through now, and we don't have to kill these two again. We're clear to just go up here and get our stuff. So, red herb right there. And then I believe this one's cap. Yep. You want this ammo. You do. You don't exactly need it, but you do want it. For the whole quality of life thing, so that way you can afford to waste some ammo if you have to, kind of thing. There's also liquor. We'll try not to get hit by him, but yeah, it's possible. See that? He's vicious. Okay, that's an F8 spray. We're gonna combine this and then take that. And we'll take this. See, this is how we have our space, so we can take everything we want. Alright. And then we're going to double back this way, because we are not going to unlock that door. We don't need to come back here again anyway, so why bother? And then I just run up here. You can run back downstairs if you want to. I'm honestly not sure which way is faster, but it seems like this should be slightly faster. But I could be totally off about that. Because I mean, this leads you directly through where you need to go. It's like, okay, and yeah, I did accidentally grab one extra red herb. But this did work out just fine. Because with that detonator gone, I can still pick up the medallion without having to discard the herb. So this one's kind of tricky. The person's head, the arrow, and then the snake. Which is that. Alright. Try to make him think we're going to fight instead, and that'll hopefully do what it did, which will make him trigger and think, hey, you know what? I'm going to have to move before I get shot, but still try to attack this person, so. Let's see, he still has a knife, right? No? No, I guess I did take it. Okay, good. Good, that's excellent. It's literally the best. And you can see we're just barely north of 18 minutes and we're about to leave the police station, which is a good time. It's not perfect at all, but it's great. Because, I mean, you can be out of here by 30 minutes and still make it, so. Come on. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we're going to set up our inventory first, which is putting that away, these away. Let's see here, we'll take the green herb, go ahead and mix that, and then we'll put the herbs away, and we'll take out the F8 sprays just in case. As I think we'll definitely use at least 2 of them. And then here's our combat knives. And that should be all that we need, but just in case, let's go ahead and take out that ammo too. Alright, so come here. There it is. I like that one because it only has 1 use. So you can just use it immediately. And there we go, that'll work. Hardcore save 1 of 3. As you know, hardcore does not checkpoint except to the gas station. So it'll set you right outside there if you need a checkpoint. But you should know that checkpointing also adds to your time. Alright, so first things first here, we're going to grab that grenade. Because we won't be coming back this way through that door down there, so we won't have another chance to get it. Now, we want to make sure we've got infinite knife equipped. Make sure that the other knives are above the grenade, so that way it'll equip last. In case you have to use all of the grenades. I mean, all of the knives, excuse me.
Words ain't gonna cut it for this.
This is basically just aim your camera all the way down. Okay, I'm gonna take that first hit. That way I still have the infinite knife in my hand. Heal up. Yeah, that was less than ideal right there. I'll take that one too. I was hoping to stagger him before that happened, but he kind of danced around me there. Not nice. See, like that. I was hoping to get the stagger. Not nice there, bud. Not nice. Okay, now we're gonna stab him back. If he hits me, I'm really in trouble then, because I don't have any more healing supplies. There we go. There's our infinite knife back. So as you can see, we only actually damaged 1 knife. And now we do want to go ahead and grab some supplies. Supplies for the road. Let's see. I'm thinking we'll take that. We'll take the other grenade. So you can see we still had options. I just wanted to beat him with a knife if I could. That way I wouldn't have to waste ammo, wouldn't have to combine my extra stuff, you know, all that fun stuff. That way I still have a whole bunch of gunpowder, so I may not need to pick up any more regular gunpowders for the rest of the game. But I want to pick up every high grade and all but 1 of the larges, which I think is either 2 or 3. See that? I don't actually need that, so I'm going to go ahead and discard that. And I'm going to pick up the herb. Let's get it rolling, girl. It also makes it a little faster if you dip in front of Sherry like that, but sometimes, I don't know, sometimes she'll just feel like it'll block you really hard.
So, what's your mom like?
Yeah, you can see that fight didn't take very long. We got down there, you know, like post save. I think we were at like about 19 minutes. So I mean, to get up here after the fight, you know, that means it all took about 4 minutes. So pretty good fight there. Let's see. Yep, that's an ink ribbon. So we're gonna go ahead and put these away. Stop that. put those away, and then we'll put that away and keep this for now. Put a whole bunch of bullets away.
Wow. Both of my parents are gone. It's just me and my brother. Oh, I'm sorry.
And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to skip
Over there!
the whole trunk part where you get the extra gun. It's just another pistol that has more bullets in it, and it's not that important.
Closed.
Okay.
Okay. Key card first.
Yeah, the extra bullets can make life easier, but it's certainly not necessary. So we're gonna skip that whole area right there and just go straight here. Now for this part, blue herbs are always nice when you can afford the space. There's a high-grade gunpowder. There's a liquor. There's 2 in this room. We're gonna try not to anger either one, even though you can do it. But you should know that if you get down to caution, the jump from the ceiling will one-hit you. I don't know if that's 100% or not, but they can certainly totally do you in from the ceiling if you're on caution or less. Okay, like I said, I like me some blue herb. And I'll tell you something else here too. So that guy, and there's one in there. Neither one should be active yet. But the game has glitched out to the point before where they were both active before I even got in here. So you want to be aware that that's a possibility. Okay. If he's in the way like that, which he should be, I think that's like near 100% if it isn't 100%. That he'll be waiting for you right there, so. And you could dip down here too. If he does that, then it's time to run for your life if you're right where I was when I was saying that. Because if he dips down, he will 100% know you're there. This one here, stick to the side. Because if you go through the middle like that, you'll be too close to him, you'll activate him. And then here, you can run out. And you're basically safe. You just don't really want to run out before you're about to round that corner, otherwise he can hit you with that jump. Alright. There's that. That's the only door you actually need that for. Is high grade. Make sure you don't make the mistake of combining high grades, because that would be bad. Nab the herb. We'll go ahead and mix these. You'll see why in a second. And the whole reason that we're prioritizing green and red herb combos over first aid sprays is because of the blue herb. It makes it stronger than an F8 spray if you combine them, and that right there is why we pre-combined the red and blue. So basically, green red is full heal, same as an F8 spray. Double green, it's alright, you know, it could be better. And let's see what we've got here real quick. Yeah, we'll switch the green and red for the green, red, blue, because we're fairly likely to get injured. And then anyway, yeah, so green and green is a partial heal. Green, green, green is a full heal. And then red and blue together, which didn't used to work, by the way, so that's new, makes a damage resistance buff for you. And if you use green, red, and blue, then you get the resistance buff and a full heal. Alright, we're gonna skip going downstairs. You have the heart key, but that doesn't really matter. True, it could make it easier on you if you wanted to use it and then eventually just lose it that way. Okay, give me that, thank you. Fine. We'll just take the run by then. Yeah, I was trying to shoot his leg off, but that's not always possible. And the other thing, which I was thinking of doing earlier, I should have discarded some bullets. Yeah, I can't get the leg. So we'll just dip around him. The reason why I didn't really care about that there is because I had a spare knife in one of the mannequins. So that's why I wasn't overly worried about that. And then here we're going to try to dip past the zombies without getting hit, but we may need to shoot somebody in the leg, or head and leg works, but leg is generally easier. I like that right there. A nice dip pass, didn't have to use my knife or any bullets. We're gonna pop over here. I know I said I didn't use any bullets, but I wanna, let's see. Okay, yeah, we're alright then. I was thinking I had to worry about some bullets, but I don't have to, so. And then that right there would be a trophy if you didn't have it, so. Oh, Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. I have to say that, you know, being Christian and all that, and she's like, Jesus, stay back. And I'm like, no, Jesus is always welcome. There's that. See, we can come back later and get that herb, so I'm not real worried about it. But that's only if we decide we actually need it. We'll see how this goes. We could get totally roughed up by him. That's possible, but I have a little effort in making sure that doesn't happen, which usually works, but sometimes, you know. It's like, if you try to rush it or something, you're gonna get slapped in the face. And other times, you know, it's like, hey, this didn't work quite right, so you're still getting slapped in the face. Let's go ahead and put that in there, and then we'll keep this stuff on us. So this right here is the most dicey bit. You gotta walk in here because there's now a liquor on your right side. And there's something that may not be patched. It may actually be a feature of the game, I don't know. But... oh shoot, I went the wrong way. That's my bad. That is totally and completely my bad. I was thinking Leon's story. Like I said, I haven't done this in a while. Alright, you can have that knife. That's totally my mistake. There we go. So we're gonna go in here, and there we go. We still have this. So the thing is, because I took a weird route, I can't show now what I was going to. That was totally my bad. And then that's that, yeah. But he sounds really close. I'll give it a bullet real quick, because shooting and explosions and stuff activate him way faster than anything else. And we have extra bullets, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I think he just came through one of the other doors right outside, so. There we go. Yeah, I saw a video where somebody decided to see how long it takes him to find you. Man, that was crazy. It took him like 10 minutes without the, without any kind of firing. Nice thing is we didn't go back through there like we would have. So that means that the other dude in the office didn't activate yet until just now. So that meant there was 0 chance of getting bitten there. pretty nice. It's been a little weird of a game here, but it's been really good all in all, so go ahead and do this. And now because we've pre-moved stuff, you just have to come over here, grab this, and throw it over and you're done. And that is one of the ways that we prevent Tyrant from punching our face in. See? That dude activated. And Tyrant was there, but it didn't seem like he fully knew exactly the position we were at, so I'm hoping we can get by this guy. Yep. Now, we might get the crap bitten out of us on the way out, I'm not gonna lie about that. We really could, so. Because oftentimes, I like to do is get the grenade launcher and just take that first zombie out. But if you don't take him out, which obviously we don't have the ammo to do that properly, there's a high chance we get bitten and we don't have a knife, so. So anyway, stop that. Need to use that. Yeah, just prepare to get bitten. And back there, if you take that door, is another, well actually it's the first of the large gunpowders that are non-high grade. Okay. I don't know if we can make that. Yep, we did. I thought he might lunge again, just because he was facing in the direction I had to run. Set him at advantage, and now... Yep, I'll just go ahead and use him that. There we go. See, one grenade or so is not gonna change the game, so... That's why I like to get them all, because, you know, you can have between like 1 and 3 extras, depending upon how you do it. Let's see here. Yep, I need to pull that out the box and put that in the box. Now we're safe. So now what I'm going to do next is something that's pretty ill-advised, but it's because I've never had it glitch and fail me on it, so I'm not worried about it. Then we can do, what is it, flip that? Yeah. There we go. I think that might have been minimum steps too, so. Then of course there's various trophies throughout the game, but there's one right here, after reload, where you go in Sherry's room here, you get the doll, open it up, and if you can be out of her room within a minute, then you get a trophy. But sometimes this is really smooth, sometimes it's not. Let's be clear about that. Okay, that's already that way. I think I'm gonna flip those just to be safe. So let's see here. That one needs a star. And that. Okay, that was actually fairly quick. I just kind of guessed on which one of those two to use on the right. So yeah, I have no doubt that if I, you know, didn't have the trophy, I would have gotten it there.
What is this?
I can time that later just to confirm it, but I'm pretty darn sure I had time to spare. And make sure when you're trying to climb up... Oh, really? It's gonna make you do it all the way now? Huh, that's ugly. So I guarantee you she's not that big of a girl. Because that drawer is... Ooh, that's a big drawer. I'm amazed. I don't know that I've ever gotten this far on a stream on PS4 before. With, you know, the Resident Evil 2. For some reason it's always shut down. With HDR off. And then as far as the Mr. Raccoon statues, I'll just let you know something now. I believe that, you know, of all 15, I think you can get 11 of them in Leon's story. This is where you should save if you're not good at this part, or if your game's just prone to glitching or something like that. Anyway, so I believe that you can get 11 of them in Leon's story if you grab every single one. And then there's, I believe, 3 in Claire's, and then there's 1 in the B, which doesn't matter who you play in the B scenario. That's one of Claire's right there. So we're gonna try to not get screwed over here. Because with Sherry, there's no second chances. And if I lose this, it'll set me all the way back to the first Birkin fight, which would really suck.
It's all over now! Doors locked! Where are you?
What a tyrant.
Show yourself! I know you're in here! The longer it takes me to find you, the worse it's gonna be!
If you're worried about extra cover, you can sit between these like this. It'll make it a little more safe. But he doesn't seem that good at catching her.
They just got me here somewhere. Damn it!
Okay, so we're going to try and do this as safe as possible, which for me is sitting in this spot. But you can jump over to that spot if you want. It's just not until he shines his light over there. Like that. So yeah, we'll go ahead and pop here now. But you can come here first if you want to. Or you can stay in that other spot that I was just in the entire time. Either way, he doesn't seem to catch you. It's just that if you go too early, he can catch you in this spot. Alright. So there's that. Gonna run over, snag the key, and then we're home free. There's nothing he can do to catch us now. It was interesting, as a full-grown man, you'd think he'd push that stuff over there and block her way off. But, you know, I'm glad he's not smart. Well, let's be honest, Sherry does not have a lot of cards to play. Here's the funny thing, too, that I think about this. Where'd he get the axe? He didn't have it on his person that I could tell. And Sherry didn't pass it anywhere in the house that I could tell either, so where the heck was that at? I think he just magically, like, aggro-produced an axe and took a door down. Ridiculous.
Good to see you again, Claire.
Alright, let's go ahead and take that, and we'll go ahead and get out of here. So now, just to be safe here, because this is a long stretch coming up and a lot of chances to get hurt, you do want to bring some kind of healing with you. 1, maybe 2 items, just in case. So with this, I want to dip that in the box, sort it, because I don't want to use the green, red, blue if I don't have to. Alright. The spare herb is just kind of like in case stuff goes really, really bad. Because I'm going to be trying a lot of, like, I guess jukes or whatever, you know?
You again?
Hey, buddy. You just have to do one little loop around that's big enough for her. Otherwise, you know, if you're fast enough at it and you have the other gun, which I don't have, you can shoot him in the face enough times to bring him down to a knee, but you have to be perfect at that or he's gonna hit you. This here too is very tricky, which I should have brought a knife. That was close. I was trying to stagger him, but it wouldn't work. And then staying in the safe part of the gate there, I got him to go far enough that I could just run past him. But let's be honest, that was risky.
Damn it.
Yeah, sometimes you can get lucky and take her down easy. Other times, she's just a pain. Alright, let's try to run around here without getting bitten. There we go. Alright. That's the only dog I'm gonna try to kill, so. Run like heck. Alright. You can see there's a lot of chances here to get your whatever bitten off. I like to come up to the gate because that activates that dog, and then open the gate and blocks him. Now there is an herb over there, but you don't want to mess with it. There's also a Mr. Raccoon right there. There we go. Grab the grenade. Run through. Yeah, there has actually been a time where I've gotten bitten right there before I even got off the bus. Alright, so as you can see, that worked beautifully. The herbs were really just a quality of life thing in case I had gotten hurt.
Hello? I have the pendant.
And there's also an F8 spray upstairs, but we don't need that. Because that whole extra run is a big waste of time. And we're making enough waste of time as it is, just for the sake of quality of life. And you'd think the grenade launcher would be a big quality of life thing, but it's really not necessary.
Sherry, where are you?
I'll see why a little later too. Maybe a lot later.
Sherry, I'll be right there.
Here's one thing. When you get here, don't stop. Just run. And then this will be funny. Listen to what Sherry says. She's behind us. Claire, it's behind you! Like she's not. Because the game is coded to think that you're gonna be behind her because she normally runs off first if you're slow. Okay, so this part here we're gonna skip everything and just jump down the hole. Which means, yeah, we're skipping an upgrade for this gun and all that we just don't need. There's not enough of the ammo for this gun to make it really worthwhile, so skip it. We're gonna take this now, so we can hopefully not have to worry about taking it later. After we get some stuff set up, we're gonna save the game. This is where I really like to have a knife too. I just totally forgot to bring it with me, if we're being honest. But as you can see, it's possible to handle it anyway.
Hold on, Sherry. I'll be right there.
Okay, so that would be handgun bullets over there. It's now gonna be an ink ribbon. So this is the A, which means we're gonna put the knight over here. We're gonna take this one out. it goes over here. That's the bishop, and that is the pawn, which stays where it's at. Okay, put that away, put that away. We're gonna put this away, and that, and this. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Sort it. And then we've got handgun ammo. We're gonna need some. We got our 2 keys there. And now we'll go ahead and take one of these out. Save it now instead of at the fight, because the fight itself is not that bad. But this here is potentially a lot more dangerous than the fight, because it has a lot of potential to go really, really super wrong when you're facing the G adults. And as you can see, I haven't got a lot to do that with. You're at least a little safer if you have a grenade launcher or something, but in this case we don't. We were going for speed and a hint of quality of life, so. We need to put like a running timer on the, or a running counter on the screen for how many times I say quality of life, but it's just important that I stress that this isn't the purest speed run it could be, because you can get under an hour and I will not be. Yeah, we've got 11 minutes to go if we wanted to be under an hour. It's not going to happen, and we weren't trying for that anyway. We're trying for under 2.5. Ah, dang. Now, the herb behind him is the reason why I didn't take any with me. Dang. He's unusually tough right now. Like, dang. He had no chill. Alright, combine those up. There's a green herb not far. And then while we have the advantage of being behind him, we're going to finish him off. Because we need that door later. Encounters like this are also why it's easier to have the other handgun. Woo! He really came up fast. Like, chill, homeboy. She's not that good, okay? Okay, we need him to be dead. So there's that. Thank God. There's a herb. Go ahead and grab that. Do this. Just for safety's sake, we can grab our grenade now. And then we're going to try to get past this area without getting hit. So stay wide. If you go short, he'll almost definitely hit you. And we just want something that we couldn't get earlier, so we need the plug. It's the rook plug that we're after, and there is no other way to get it, so. Oh crap, those are the high grade. We didn't get the upgrade for that, so there's 0 point to grabbing them. See, now if you have a knife, you can take him out pretty easy. He's usually extra weak.
What the hell?
Just want to make sure he's dead. Oh, not cool. But I don't want to take that hit, so. Really? That should have been a nice clear hit. That's one of the perks to having a knife too, is that you don't have to worry about these guys waking up before you're ready for them. Ah, dang, I wasn't ready for his head to bob there. See, the bullets don't really matter here. We only need like 1 or 2, other than these guys. And yeah, this is a definite time waste. Oh shoot, he really practically ran by the door. Oh dang it. I'm not paying attention to the bullets in my clip, so. It's really not a clip, it's in the chambers. Okay. With one of them gone, I at least can't get double bitten at the same time. There we go. See, try not to get bitten at all. Like I said, a little bit of a time waste, but... Okay, actually a lot of bit of a time waste. So that's why you make sure to always have a knife with you. Don't be like me. There we go. Yeah, these guys can be tricky. Because sometimes there's an extra one, sometimes there's not, you know, and it's happened in both before, so it can get weird pretty quick. And now I don't really have the ammo to waste on anything else, so we're just gonna stick with this. Yeah, boy, I was really not expecting that zombie, because normally it's like one or two shots to the head and it shatters, he's done. And then he just, you know, he kept like Hulk moding it and eventually got my grenade, so that was a peach. Okay, why not? So, you know, on hardcore there's an extra zombie in here. Actually, there's two. Okay, we gotta run past him. And then if you can, get past him like that. It really depends on his positioning, though. Where's the extra zombie? There's a Mr. Raccoon back there. I don't figure I'm gonna stop and tell them all, you know, because with all this time waste, I'm probably not gonna get, you know, sub hour and a half, but we can maybe still get close to it. Okay, so here's the thing. We have the space, so we're gonna go ahead and nab the extra thing. Which means now we gotta go up here a little bit.
Hell is up with you.
Dang it. Yeah, I may end up having to health tank a little bit here because there's another zombie in here. Yep, he activated, dang it. I was trying to get past him if I could, but whatever. Okay. The extra's not here? What the heck is going on? I don't know what's going on. There should have been a second zombie here. Yeah, he's not here. Makes me wonder if I made a mistake before and didn't actually put it on hardcore, but I don't think that's the case. I think that's just me psyching myself out about it. Yeah, there should have been an extra zombie here. Come on, princess. I don't want to waste the spark shot if I don't have to, because it is useful on the last boss. Okay, he's gonna stop us. Yep. Now we run backwards. Come on over. There we go. That's right. Be pretty. Oh crap, really? I've never had the other one come over like that. Yep. We're gonna have to take that hit. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. Because we have those. And that was why I made sure to get the blue herbs. Because the thing is, if I had brought a knife, it wouldn't have made a difference. He would have grabbed me again. Because you can't move him without taking the hit, or, you know, doing something weird. Yeah, as far as it goes, that one's somewhat safe, you know. There's really two ways to go about that one. That was one, and then the other one is, if you let him chase you and just keep backing up in the water, he'll eventually stop. So, that's how that goes. We're maybe gonna get bitten here by that zombie. Yep. Yep. Not that big a deal, just keep going. That's why I picked up a whole bunch of extra herbs. Because we should be able to just, with the shield, we might be able to pop just one and get through, but I don't know. Okay, so Rook goes there. King goes here. Queen has the big top to it, so you can tell that real easy. And there's that. Okay, so now here's where we're going to need some health supplies. So, what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and grab this excess gunpowder. Oop. We're going to put the spark shot away. We're going to take all the flash grenades we have, and we're going to take our knives. And the handgun ammo in the box, like duh. Then we've got green, red. So yeah, that's about as good as it gets. We're gonna put this away and maybe take one more just in case it's a really long fight. But first off, I'm gonna see with the shield whether or not, yep, I can fine off that. That's excellent, thank God. That's cool. So with the shield and hardcore, you can take your health back up to green from caution like that. And weird thing, those plugs that we just put away, oh shoot, that's right. I forgot that you get an herb combo here, so we're gonna put a green, red, blue away. That'll work, thanks. Oh yeah, those plugs, you can actually pick them back up if you want to. The door won't shut. It's just a time waste thing. But if you're playing with a mod, like I've played with the, what is it? That's the one I mentioned before. That's that one that is an ink ribbon that is not a replacement of another item. It's the only one I can think of. But anyway, yeah, I played with a randomizer mod before, which made things really quite interesting. It randomized everything including key items, so a lot of the time it made it impossible to beat the game. But I found a way around it too, so. Now, we don't have the ammo to spare, so we're gonna wait this out. Now, if you were to just toss a grenade in front of the door there, that would set him off immediately. But we're not going to do that. Because we've already used 2 extra grenades. And my phone is not quite fully charged. Okay, but it's close. So anyway, yeah, we're looking to do some pretty heavy damage with a knife. And then get a hit on him, and then... Okay, that means he's ready. You can actually get a couple extra shots here. But but you know, who's got time for all that? And with this, you want to stick to the left, because if you're in the middle, there's a fair chance that he'll come up and slash you. Which makes this a lot less fun. Alright, we'll go ahead and add that. Switch to the infinite knife. Whoopsie. Yeah, I need you over here, bud. Okay, so we're going to switch back because he's going to make this difficult. Now, be careful because he can double swipe you. Sometimes he'll be very uncool like that. Yeah, because there's sometimes that he'll hit you and you just won't have time to get in your inventory. Or I should say that he can hit you and not give you time. Dude, get your butt over here! What are you doing? Thank you. Dang it. See that? He tried the double swipe. Boy, that was not cool of him. Yeah, this is not going my way. He's just being a huge omega douche. Get that. There's one. Now, because it's on hardcore, we're likely going to have to do it 3 times, so that makes this a big pain in the butt. And yeah, you definitely want him away from the button when you take him down. Try to get out of that hit there, but it doesn't always work. See, we're close to him, and that's something we don't want. But we also don't want him close to other stuff too, so. Not cool, man. Need you to chill out a little bit. Okay. That's uncool, dude. You know I've got limited health. That wasn't like a real hit. That was like a... You know, she freaked out for a second hit. Or he just kind of brushed past her. We're gonna need 2 to keep him still. And then there's not much chance we did enough damage. Oh no, we did do enough, just barely. Okay, thank God, that worked out. We'll take that knife so we have an extra now. Because you don't want to damage your knives if you don't have to, you know, so if worse comes to worse, you can take out other bosses with them. And we do this so we can afford to waste healing supplies. I'm thinking I did just barely enough damage to get him down in 2, because I was thinking I was going to have to hit him 3 times. And that's why I was saving flash grenades too. Just to make life a little easier. This here's another reason why we wanted him dead, because, you know, you're defenseless right now.
Good. Cable car.
Alright, it's looking good.
Okay. Check
Get
out
that quick as you can.
back.
Now, if you're on the Leon side of this, you can. There's a part here where instead of carrying Sherry, you're going to be escorting Ada. But she's still going to be walking on her own, and she's just going to try to get into the train before you. But you can actually beat her into it and save some time that way.
I'm getting you treatment. Just hold on, Sherry. It's okay.
Now, if you ask people that have gotten this down to a science, I haven't. I don't care enough for that. I play it to have fun and get all the stuff in the game, so which I have. So, and I've gotten all the stuff in the game on PS4 and on PC. So, and I will say in my PC experience that it happens a lot more smoothly in PC. But in my experience, the game is prone to crash a lot more in PC version. There's our grenade launcher, if we didn't get it before, which we didn't. So, there's that. We're gonna put those away, and we'll put one of these away. We'll put that away for now. But actually, let's put the infinite knife away. Because if we get bitten, you know, then we're obviously gonna go ahead and wreck some stuff to get our infinite knife back. So in this case, we're gonna take a regular so we don't have to. Okay, green herbs. I'm gonna take 2 of them because I don't have that. So, yep, that was enough. All right, thank God. Let's get out of here now and go get our next stuff. Okay, so we want to be quick about this. We have the spark shot, so we want the spark shot ammo. So that got us our grenade and our spark shot ammo. Peachy. I'm kind of excited about this. This is the first one that's actually worked out well. And the thing is too, without the HDR, I can't see as well as I normally would. So that's part of what the problem is here. But I tried to tune the settings. And he's the reason why we have a knife right now. He really is. Okay, we're gonna combine that right out. And we're probably gonna get bitten here. So, yep. There you go, bud. Now, if you don't let him out there, he won't get out there. And if you don't stick close to that door, it won't open, so all the zombies are trapped. Now, there's another way to handle him, too. If you wanted, you could go back in the kitchen and let him in, and then jump out behind him. And he won't be able to open that door, so he'll be stuck in there instead. Oh, it's been a pretty cool run. I'm fairly satisfied with it. Especially since, you know, I've got less screen revenue and all that, and HDR is off, so it doesn't look as good to me. And I'm not using PC controls, which is kind of weird to me. Yeah, so what I'd done for a while, I went ahead and I played a whole handful of games to unlock it. Basically everything, get the platinum trophy there too, like I did on PS. And I haven't played the PS version since I started that, so no, we'll skip that. Okay, so we're gonna put that away and that away. Let's see what we got here. High grade. We'll mix those up and put it away. Spark shot, let's go ahead and take that now. Yep. And then we're gonna go ahead and combine that. That way it's a little bit better for us for later. I don't think I have any more flame rounds. Okay, that's looking good. Looking good. Alright, let's take an extra green herb. just in case. I want to save it there if I don't have to. Just because the Birkin fight can be kind of rough. But, I mean, honestly, I don't think it'll be very rough because what we've done, we've saved all our acid rounds for the right moment. And that's what's important. Okay, this one I'm not too sure on. Because I haven't done it in a while either, on either one, so that's why I'm like, Let's see here. No, I think that's wrong. I think it's like this. Nope, that's not it. Let's see. Is it this? Ah, that's what it was. Like I said, I haven't done this in a while, so that's how you know I'm not cheating. Looking up a cheat sheet or something. Okay, let's combine that right out. Give us a space back, which we're gonna need. And then we're doing this my way, which means just stick it all in the big one, then stick it in the next biggest one. And go to the smallest one. And flip back to the biggest one. And there we go, we're done. Beautiful. I think there's another faster method that takes like 1 or 2 steps less, but this is so easy, you know, it's just, it doesn't matter unless you're going for like, you know, split-second world records. Okay. I'm a little surprised there that I didn't have to shoot him. Usually I'd have to shoot him, so. And I will definitely shoot him later, so. Let's be clear about that. We will be shooting him. And if you shoot him, it's flame rounds, so you're going to want to hit him twice. It's harder to do with acid rounds, let's be honest. These guys are not nice. It's hardcore, so we tend to give them a couple of them to shut them down. Yeah, he can set himself on fire a little bit there, and then... Can you sit down, please? Let him stew in the flames there a bit. And hopefully he'll be dead, but we can't promise that at present. So we're gonna go ahead and make sure with our knife. Okay, that feels fairly dead, so... We're gonna try the same trick that we did back in the station. And it worked out. Thank God. And amen. Be fast or he'll fall on you, so. Yeah, I don't have space for this crap. So, giving her time to wake up a bit. But be careful. Zombies will sometimes still grab you while they're walking around on fire for some reason. Like, that's just a thing. I don't know what kind of thing that would be, but according to them, I guess it's a thing. So, we're going to put these away now, and those. And we'll put this away, but now's the time that we're going to save it. Because now is when it's going to get a little dicier. Okay. Yep, it's hardcore. Okay, I was just making sure. Because there's some parts that have felt easy and other parts have just been weird. Like where I had an absence of like 2 zombies, which I'm pretty sure one of them just didn't wake up. That was pretty shocking. Ah, he really did it. Douche. Alright, well, we're injured now. Let's go see if we can make it. Get your butt out of here, boy. Yeah, he's still walking around. Son of a gun. Okay, that there I did out of curiosity. I didn't know if she could die from her own flame rounds. I was curious, so why not test it out? I'm like, what's the worst that can happen? We'll have to, you know, reload the save we just made. Okay. Oh, shoot, heckin' darn. So yeah, I think I am gonna do that. It'll just save me time in showing you what I was supposed to do. Duh. Like I said, you'll have to forgive me. I haven't done this in a while, so let's load that game. Oh yeah, it's like I can do a no save. You can see I haven't actually been killed yet, so it's just that I don't wanna. You know, it's much easier to make a safer video this way because I don't have the time to do videos like I used to. Okay, we can put that in there. I'll load this back up, which I should have loaded before saving. Just, you know, a little note there. Give him a second to burn, hopefully die. See, the door is stopping, which tells me he's behind it. Okay, we'll grab that, and now I need to grab this, because that's way more important. And this one doesn't look dead anymore. That's actually concerning. That one was, like, charred before, and then I loaded the save, and that one's not charred anymore. I'm like, what do you mean? Okay, so let's go ahead and set this. Gotta go for the Murph. And we're gonna try to do the liquor walk around thing so we don't have to risk getting killed by him. Which isn't all that terrible. Take that, because we have the space. That dude never wakes up for some reason. I don't know, it's like maybe they killed him or something, and then, you know, we're all bitten before him or by him or something previously. I was worried that doc there might wake up, but he didn't. Because that would complicate the situation out here. There's some flame rounds. Alright, we're gonna, let's see, we're gonna put one away. Because we actually want to use one. And then, yeah, we're gonna take that and sort this out, see what we got. There we go, combat knife. So there's a couple here, but there's one right here, so we're gonna take that one. We want to have two just to be safe. Because those IVs, they're the plant zombies, those ones are ruthless. If you don't have some way to stop them, you know, whether it's one of the two types of grenades or you have a knife, you know, if you don't have any of those and they grab you, you are done. There's no surviving them. You cannot health tank them even on easy. Because what they do, they use their teeth and they bite through your skull, so seems like health wouldn't matter if you don't have a head. funny thing about the IVs though is that they will never bite you from the back. Or at least from my experience, they never have. No matter what, they've always tried to grab and flip me around and then bite me. Now we're going out here for a couple of reasons. First off, we still have a large gunpowder out here. And second, it's kind of a shortcut where you don't have to face the extra IVs again, you know. And that is why we brought that other gunpowder. It was going to take up one space anyway, so might as well complete it. Be very aware of those surroundings. You are certainly not alone in here. There was one time I found 5 of these zombies in this room, and then I found one that I just couldn't figure out how to get to come down. So, yeah, once you get them down like that, it takes a second one to finish them permanently. See that big flame there? That's how you know they're dead. Make it to like extra ignite. You'll see it here. Right there. That bit of extra flame right there. That's how you know they're dead. Well, it's the first tell, I should say. Because after that, clearly, you know, there's the whole, hey, you know, they're charred to a crisp kind of thing.
So much for the weed infestation.
Warning. You have dispersed a dangerous solution.
Take it, please. What are you doing, Claire? Alright, let's just combine that out. And then we're okay. You don't have to kill him because you're never going to see him again in this playthrough, so. And there's going to be one waiting in here on Claire only. You're going to dip around him. And these ones here, they're kind of a little more whatever. Reload, please. That's one thing I hate about her. She takes a whole bunch of extra, like, hey, you know, I gotta tell you to do this how many times? There we go. Nice and pretty. So now we're just gonna head straight over to where the next big event starts. Now we've passed up quite a bit, but there's still a lot we have gotten in the name of comfort and quality of life. There's a grenade, looking good. I forgot which one this is, which is why I didn't do it until now. Okay, that's nice and pretty. There's a third one, which is MUF, but we will not be using that one. Okay, we're not going to use our grenades here either. And what do we have here? Green, red, blue. Put it away. Just for now. We're going to sort out our supplies in the next room. I'll take this even though you don't have to. And I think on like normal and below there's a high-grade gunpowder on that table where I was looking before I went through the door. Alright, so first things first, we're going to head over and check this out and back out of it. There we go. Now we're locked in. When we leave, it's Birkin time. We're going to grab all our stuff, as many acid rounds as we can make. Alright, what have we got? What is that? Yeah, I grabbed that, right? Okay. Only 2, huh? It's not exactly kind. Okay, yeah. I was making sure that I hadn't screwed anything up there. We're gonna nab those. All of them, please. And then I'm gonna keep the flame rounds, just in case. And let's see, we're gonna put a knife back. And we need more healing. Because he can be mean, so we're gonna do it just to be really, really safe. Now we're going to just switch our ammo over to the acid rounds. Because against Birkin, acid is more effective than flame. Flame is just in case I don't have enough, because I usually would have like 31 acid rounds instead of like 29. I hate when he doesn't like to give up the eye. Oh, he didn't like that one. Really? I can't believe I didn't get rid of his eye. Yeah, that eye is just something else. It's like, you should have brought the pistol. Now, there's a thing that I'm not sure about, so... Oh, shoot. I tend to wait until he's up so I can hit him again. Because they say that it may not do damage if he's not done with his animation. And I don't think that's right, but I'm not positive either, so... If that's incorrect, you can technically make this fight a lot easier then. By, you know, just whooping up on him faster. But then like this, you avoid a lot of stuns too. Yeah, he took enough damage that he just next phased on his own. Yep, that's a pain. But that's what he brought healing, right? Let's just run around the corner here. There we go. If he had hit me, that would have been such bull. Yeah, enjoy your flames, bud. Can't really see. Thanks, buddy. Ooh. That could have hurt. Oh, now it wants to give me that eye, huh? Okay, that's the last form right there. I think he looks redder too that way. But there's a color blindness issue there on my part, so no promises. Now you can actually go to the side of him, but that actually leads you a lot closer to him, so that's why I'm not. Ooh. He didn't want to stagger that time. And he was just trying to take off with me there. Ruthless. See? That's why I brought the flame rounds. In the hopes that I can finish him off now. Otherwise, it'll be nice time. It's hot. Yep, he's pretty serious. Yeah, this is about to suck. Yeah, he's real serious. Okay, knife is on. One stab. Well, I guess we know how to do it now, huh? Alright, let's see. Is there anything good here? Should be a... Oh, heck no. I was thinking there should be this. There we go. I never remember where those things are at, so because I don't bother to. So, and yeah, it's basically like if you can get this down enough, the B is not a whole lot different. So if you can get under 2 hours in this, and like, you know, nicely under 2 hours, then you won't have any problems with the B either once you get just like the first part of the game out the way. Alright, well, we don't have any more grenade rounds, so why bother with that, right? But now we want any regular grenades that we have. Frags only. See, it's possible to have like 9 of them right now, so. Do I have a green herb? Yeah, I thought I did. Go ahead and combine that up. And then that extra ammo. And the whole like skipping going back to the police station and stuff, that was to make sure we could do it nicely under 2 hours without any real kind of panic or rush. Alright, come on, Sherry. Let's combine that right out.
Sherry, can you walk faster?
There we go.
I want to rush you, but we have to go.
I hate the Sherry parts. She's so slow, and if Claire's in caution, she's so fast compared to her. And then either way, you have to wait on her, so there's no point in being in caution here. There's only one little bit that it would speed up, which I'll show you in a little bit. I'll show you where that would be, not show you how it's done. Because it's pretty self-explanatory once you know what the mechanic is.
Claire? Yeah?
Thank you for being so nice to me. For helping me. I'm really glad I met you.
I'm really glad I met you too, Sherry. But save your thanks until I get you out of this place.
Alright, we're gonna skip that. Actually, we shouldn't. To be honest, this is what you can do. You can use that and pick that up, so that we've still got the damage shield on. But that is a time waste of like 2 or 3 seconds, so up to you. However you want to play your game. Now, if everything is great and we don't have to use the extra ammo or whatever, that's fine. We'll just discard it. But otherwise, yeah, we'll be good to go. Now, Leon's, they're already awake, so you have to do something about that. These ones, no, they're okay. They're fine. This is the part right here, so if you're really fast, hit that first, and that causes Sherry to teleport from up there down to over here.
I think I can open it from the other side.
And if you're cautioned, that's extra fast. This is where I normally have flame rounds. Yeah, normally have some flame rounds left. But as you can see, that ain't the case. So that's why we brought the extra ammo that we normally wouldn't have space for. Sort these guys out. We don't have to kill them. We just have to stall them long enough. And if possible, you would like to have one left. See, they might get back up, but they didn't. Excellent. Weakest zombie in the game. I just didn't want to go through the effort of actually shocking him all the way. Because this is a heck of a time waste gun, let's be honest. It's powerful, but it's a time waster.
Worth a try.
Now we're going to have to discard a healing item and that one extra spark shot. I don't mean spark shot like the gun, I mean spark shot. So there's that. Oh, I thought I discarded it. I must have accidentally hit no. And then that gives us 2 spaces that we need for something else here. Bingo. Minigun. It's okay to start out with a minigun, just know that you may not be doing damage if you don't hit them in the eyes. Those eyes right there. Then run.
Why can't you just...
Okay. So we basically just start out fun time blowing up his eyes with grenades. Knock him down. Yes. And that right there would get you a trophy if you didn't have it. Also opens him up to some knife stabs. Dang, don't do that. Be cool. Yeah, you want to get out the way here if possible. Because of that. Dude's ruthless. Hey, be cool. It's okay. Well, darn. And I can't aim high enough for that. See, if you have like 7, 8 grenades, which I only had 6 this time, he'll go down to his knees automatically like that. But this, nah, I gotta work on him a little bit. There we go. So as long as you have like 5 minutes plus left, you get another trophy. And that right there is game. It's easy enough. All we had to do is beat it under 2.5 hours. Yeah, 2.5 hours for the A, 2 hours for the B. So as long as we got under 2 hours, we qualified for either one. It's just that, obviously, you know, that you have to translate that time over to the B, but if you got it well enough here, you got it well enough there. And I had exactly 22 minutes left. Nice, thank God. So there we go. That's my first try in quite a while. And my first try in a longer while on PlayStation, so... yeah. Alright guys, well, hope you enjoy it. Hope it's helpful in at least some way. And thanks a lot. So, please remember to like, subscribe, comment if you feel like it. Thanks a lot, and have yourself a great day. God bless.